Hello, everyone. It looks like I have a bunch of uncirculated silver dollars here. Well, I ended up buying about 13 silver dollars here for scrap value. I'm pretty sure I paid about 260, 270 for these. There's only one of these that I paid about $10 over face, but I'll get to that here shortly. Most of these coins are about AU to uncirculated, and these came out of a collection that was been stored since the 60s. Apparently this person has a safe and they keep on digging out stuff like this, which is kind of ironically funny. 59's a really nice one. That was the death totem you just seen. This is 80% silver. And it's very interesting to see coins like this. You got a little bit of like cut marks because they usually put these in bags. Then the banks had to roll them. So they jangled around, they hit each other, stuff like that. In 1960. Some of these I actually don't own, or they're not that great a shape, so having these will actually upgrade the ones that I currently have, and it will add more silver to my collection. Very nice coins, I'd say at least. There's also a 61. So this is going to be from 58 to 67. There's going to be 13 coins together, but I'll get into the other ones here shortly. Some of them are pretty nice, and this one looks like it's got some scratches, so I'd say that's possibly maybe AU 50 scratches. That's not the best, but as it gets a little bit more modern, it becomes a lot more better. Like in this one here, even though it's got a little bit of scrapes, I would say that in this one is possibly maybe MS62, maybe MS60 the lowest. It's not that bad, but it's not the greatest. It's not super desirable, but you can make a little bit of money off of stuff like this, especially if you're going to be putting it into an album book. It's going to look pretty nice, even the way it is. This one's probably my favorite. I really like this 63. Now, this one's a pretty nice one. Almost looks like it's proof-like, but it's not, because the person who bought these out of bank wrapped rolls. It almost looks like it's got like a cameo going on there. Pretty nice coins in my personal opinion. I really like them. You also have Charlottetown, which is like commemorative for Quebec. And these are very nice. This one's got some nice golden toning to it. I wouldn't say this is like MS, but it's close to it. It's got two big scratches on the side. I told my dealer, hey, look for the best. And I guess apparently these are the best. So next time when I go to buy, I'm going to make sure to pick the ones that I like. There were two coins that he has in here, which these are going to be the 65s that I'm going to be getting into. There's supposed to be 5 different variations. There's supposed to be 4 here, but 2 of them are the same, and I'm going to have to let him know about it. But this is the T1, which would be the small beads 0.5. There would have been a blunt 5 for this variation, and the beads are very, very small. See if I could get that to zoom in a little bit better. Usually the beads are like going to be pointing at the eye in Regina, and basically what that means is these are a small bead. There's a medium bead variation, but I will get into that here shortly. So this is the small beads pointed 5 variation. This would have been the small beads blunt 5. But unfortunately, it's not the small beads because it's actually the large beads. As you can clearly see, the beads are a lot more closer. and the rim is a lot more like angled upwards rather than pointed down. It's like going up and being pointed. And this one's the same variation, but a pretty good shape. These are actually pretty expensive in MS. Like, I would say that one's probably about maybe MS60, but in this one I would probably say maybe MS60 to 63 for this one. It's a pretty nice shape. It's got a lot of mint luster around it. These coins have not been cleaned, and you can tell that they've not been cleaned because you can see some of the dust. Like, these were stored in rolls, and the tape that was on top of the rolls that were keeping them sealed were so delicate that it literally just broke open. So that's just going to be a blunt 5. So they're really nice silver dollars, I would say. And then here is the type V. So there are 3 different bead type of variations. Ignore that little bit of stuff out there. I'm going to replace the holder that it's in. It's got some nice frost on it too. And these would be technically the medium beads. And this would be a type 5 variation. If you want to see what different types and variations there are, you can look it up on Coins in Canada. I'll have it down in the link below with the ULR. That will have the exact page to click on that will have these dollars. But this one is a pointed 5 medium beads, and I've looked under it in the microscope because this is not a large beads and this is definitely not a small bead, so I ended up getting that as well. There was also a pretty nice 66 in there as well, and a nice 1967 Centennial silver dollar, the very last year. It's got a bit of a nick in it. I told him to give me some really nice highly graded coins, and there's a couple in here that I'm questioning about, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. A lot of them are pretty much blast white, and I would say a pretty good decent amount of them are in conditions that I'm pretty pleased. I like the 58, the 59, the 60. 62 is not that bad, but I also like the 63. I like the 65 T1. I also like the 2 T3s and the T5. This one's actually probably going to be more of like a $30 coin for something like this. I'll just have to get that out. It's not damage or writing on it or anything. I think it's just a little bit of like stuff that my dealer didn't see that got on the coin. I think it's like just a piece of like confetti or something like that, but I'll get it off. It's probably not even stuck on or anything, but still, I'd say these dollars are pretty nice. So, like, subscribe to my channel. It really goes a long way of helping me grow, expand, and show off what I'm currently getting for my collection. 13 silver beautiful dollars to add to my collection is pretty nice, considering it's basically a list of years. So, moral of the story, guys, stay tuned for more videos down the road of me doing hunts, showing off coins. Maybe I'll do some educational videos on certain things like fish scales, but that'll be another topic for another day. So stay tuned for more videos down the road, and happy hunting, guys.